Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Just absolutely love that you are supporting this channel. And I think I cracked the 60 unless a few dropped off and we dropped back down below it again. But you guys, those that have been with me forever will know that I would be doing this whether I had 20 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers. This is what my guides have told me that I have to do, and therefore it's what I'm doing. And if you know and have an intimate relationship with your guides, you know that they don't actually give you any choices. Okay. Thank you for all the comments on the haircut. I keep forgetting to say thank you. Yes, it is my natural colour. It's got a beautiful silver blonde colour. As I got older, I spent decades trying to get this colour, and there, all of a sudden, it happened naturally. For those that know me again, look, this is my 4-monthly haircut, all gone. And you'll watch it grow out over the next 3 to 4 months, and then it'll be gone again. I'm one of those, if it takes more than 5 seconds in the morning, I'm not interested. Okay, entertainment only. And also in regards to my beautiful painting in the background there, a couple of you have said it's quite distracting and mesmerizing. Well, if you find yourself meditating and getting mesmerized, losing yourself in the swirls and the colors, then absolutely go for it. You are under no obligation whatsoever to actually listen to me burbling away. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Oh, where on earth do I go? There's a few things I want to have a look at today. I might have a look at they're telling me to use the Mystical Manga deck. And I'm looking at the leaked emails that have come through from a hacking organization that is it goes by the name of Handala, I think it is. Now, Handala is actually, it's Arabic for a plant that bears bitter fruit and has extremely deep roots. But it's also the name of a Gaza Freedom Flotilla ship. But first and foremost, it's been the name of a Palestinian defiance group since 1987. So it does have connections there, but I do love that it's a plant that bears bitter fruit. So, not necessarily, um, it is sustenance but not tasty, so therefore it's a bitter fruit to swallow, bitter pill to swallow, but it has extremely deep roots. So anyhow, leaked emails from this hacker group Handala that apparently were between the former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, who deep connections with Mossad, and Mossad is and I'm going to draw one of these convoluted rainbows for you, or charts again for you. So Ehud Barak was the former Israeli Prime Minister. I think he was Defence Minister for a while too. Deep roots with Mossad. As a little side note, Ghislaine Maxwell's father apparently had very deep roots with Mossad, the Israeli spy agency. Entertainment only. Allegedly. This is just me repeating what's been reported in the media. And he happened to fall off the back of his yacht one sunny day and go missing. Okay, so getting back to Ehud Barak. And these emails, apparently they're between Barak and Epps. With Epps acting as a go-between with the Kremlin. During the Syrian civil war, regarding unseating Assad. Now, remembering also Assad, after he was unseated via the civil war, took himself off to Ruski and has not been heard of since. So Russia was not his friend. They tried to unseat him back in 2013 to 2016. This was after Epps had been convicted of child sexual abuse or something along charged or something along those lines, but obviously prior to his demise. So these emails. Okay, so where do I also go? Well, apparently he also brokered with the dictatorship police state of Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast. I do apologise, my French. I need to go and live there for 6 months to learn to practice it. Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast in Africa. So he was also the go-between, apparently, with Barak and the dictatorship police state there to sell Israeli surveillance and security services to the dictator police state there. But what we're really looking at is the emails where he was the go-between between Russia and Barak to unseat Assad. So what are we looking at? Well, contracts and agreements and the judgment card. Something about this is incredibly important. The Fool card, the foolishness of it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now, Maxwell has asked the Orange Twerp to commute her, I believe, her 20-year sentence. I've read on it before. I keep getting that he will either pardon or commute or something along those lines. She will walk out of jail and then meet with an accident. So just beware and watch for that. But what do we need to know? Why is this so important? This is EPS because EPS was, during that period, this was pre-falling out with the Orange Twerp. So it's connecting the Orange Twerp. Now, I was reading something that said that some of the ex-FBI agents who worked on, who had been made to comb through the files, the EPS files, have been talking to the media, and apparently they're absolutely, apparently it was so horrific that they're really devastated. You can imagine, apparently it's even worse than Polaroids type thing that was in the files. And can't remember where I saw the interviews were being conducted and broadcast. So, you know, if you know, put it in the comment section and I'll pin it. It was on I believe on a podcaster's channel. But yeah, apparently it was just incredibly horrific. And, you know, the fact that this person is now supposedly the President of the United States. Oh, speaking of which, I believe the desk in the Oval Office is not a copy of the Resolute desk. It is the C&O desk. That was the Oval Office deck that was used by Bush the First. So we know where the original is. Okay, not away getting cleaned. Okay, but what about these emails? Well, on the bottom as I shuffled, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. There is something that is coming out. Oh, God. Okay, let me start. Come on down, because when they tell me, they tell me. The wheel is turning. That's why, and yes, we've got this two of Swords, and we've got the you know, it might be Joe Biden, and then we've got the world here as well. But I'll start with these cards. Wheel of Fortune. This is why there is this desperation at the moment from within the regime, because their time is running out and they know it. The circle is closing on them. The noose is closing. You've then got, so the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, look at the major arcana that came straight out. You've then got this, well, is it slow movement forward or is it the military manifesting something due to treason, heartbreak, loss, despair, treason, the false friend coming forward, and the imprisonment card. So why is it important? King of Wands, some huge announcement, huge action being taken in regards to those that tied themselves to the devil and going down after receiving perhaps overseas information about documents. The throwing under the bus, the be careful what you wish for, because here comes Russia and there is justice. And there is the Ace of Wands. There is, and money trail. Money trail. I've always said it comes back to the money trail. So where do we go with this? There is more in this than just those emails. Okay, so are there emails that have not yet been released that Handala have got? They hacked into Barak. I haven't read them. Or is there something in the emails, whether it's been released or not, that links the orange twerp? Right. Legal restriction or just jail, confinement, restriction. I think there is. There's more to come out. But there may be some sort of restriction on releasing them just yet. Let's see where this goes. The challenge is poor choices, smoke and mirrors, wanting the worth. Let's see where this goes. Sun. Yeah, whatever it is that they've got is going to expose the Queen of Cups, but in the past, right now they're keeping a lid on it. Damn it, just release the things. And this collective awakening judgment. Why are they waiting? I'm getting from the judgment card, sorry about the big delay. I'm trying to think how to word it. They're wanting from the judgment card something about the acknowledgement of the genocide committed on the Palestinian people, the rising from the dead. It's an acknowledgement of those that died. It's to do with money laundering, overseas money laundering. But, you know, this is very much, you give us what we want, we'll give you what you want. Externally, out of the cold, the money figures have sort of cast it out. It's almost like they're after a paid they know the worth of these emails. It's like they want, I'm just going to say, I think they want money for it, but more than money, they want recognition of the Palestinians that passed. Right, the Queen of Wands. Again, internally, for me, Queens are keeping something internal, the internal messaging or the internal plan. So internally, they've got this internal plan. The hopes and fears, the Five of Swords. Trail, steel. This is having hacked, but oh gosh, there might be eyes on them if they're not careful. Right, another Queen. Queen of Swords, strategy. A High Priestess, secrets that are not yet revealed about treason. I call it treason, but it's just sort of a general term for what happened. Yeah, offering up information about potentially young people in the past, connections to the higher, potentially, well, connections to higher authorities. I mean, it was the ex-PM of Israel. One is supposedly currently the president, and the Hanged Man and the Tower. Whatever they've got is enough to bring down, I'm going to say governments. I don't even think it's singular. I'm going to say governments. And the Hermit, shining a light in the swamp, exposing the secrets. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana to finish up here, and 6 with the World. Whatever they've got, it's really, really big, and it's enough to bring down governments. But I'm just getting that they're holding off. I don't know. Yeah, I just get that they're holding off because, you know, you give us what we want and we'll give you what you want. A lot of information yet to come out. King of Wands, action, abuse, steal, very wealthy people, and whatever it is will be really destructive to wealthy people. Oh dear, I hope they don't. Give it to the highest bidder. Let me put it that way, because we know that those that are named in the files will pay anything for them to not be released. The Death card brought to an end. So will the rest of these emails and whatever else information they've got, because I suspect I'm seeing a bank statement. It's like there's a bank statement, money trail. Will we see? Oh, they wanted that out, the Hermit. The Hermit, shining a light in the swamp. The Tower, they're wanting these again. And the Hanged Man. The Knight of Coins. Walking away. Looking at other options. Whatever they've got is enough to really bring, just seeing what's on the top there. Again, they know the worth of it, and they, you know, you scratch your back, I'll scratch mine, and then it will be revealed. And it's about this abuse, and it's this judgment moment, and it's got connections with Russia all over it, and we've got the Justice card and the Ace of Swords. I think we, I think we are. I don't think there's no kept hidden cards here. Whatever they've got is really, I'm going to say really devastating to certain individuals. Yeah, there's Spotty Dog click-clacking in on his click-clacky claws and on the rug for a snooze with his mum. Okay. Let me just ask again in a different way. Are these hacked files, are they going to be suppressed in any way? Are they going to be suppressed? Believe it or not, I see the UK government stepping in and saying, not suppressing, but giving Handala what they want in exchange to be released. But let's have a look. Strength, will they be suppressed in any way? Strength. No, you can't suppress the strength of the truth. Looking overseas, we've got the walking away, looking at other options, and then you've got the King of Cups coming forward. whoever this King of Cups is, there is a blind faith decision that needs to be made to bring action in regards to this. The moment they're holding on, holding out, but then we've got the Ace of Swords, the Justice card, the Empress card, the Judgment card, the Lies and Deceit card, and the money laundering and all those who were involved. We've then got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. I think it's going to come out look at these, again, major arcana. There's going to be some sort of negotiation taken in regards to it, but I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a blind faith decision made to release the information, and it is inflammatory. And I don't know who's going to, but I think it's going to come out, and it is. I mean, just we keep saying it's just, and the links are still all, but yeah, what they've got is absolutely rocket fuel. I can't put it any other way. It will be explosive. There will be people that will be named that we will be surprised at. Yeah, probably not surprised, but you know what I mean. It could bring governments down. It's huge. I know us readers keep saying it's coming and it's huge on so many levels with so many different aspects. But it is, and it's really just a case of which one blows first. Okay, love to you all. Take care.